So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to today's video. We are getting there, folks. Well, when I recorded this video, I was about 40 subscribers away from that 100,000 mark. I'd like to get myself a nice plaque. So, if you enjoyed today's video, please do give it a subscribe, because we are going to be bashing out FIFA Career Mode when it does launch next month. Well, we're pretty much into September now, but once it does launch, we will be doing a career mode, all right? But today, folks, we are back with eFootball 2023. I'm going to let this video run in the background. It's a different video today. Sport Boys versus Alliance Lima, whoever you want to call them. A full FUMA match for you guys to watch. Unfortunately, not on Legend, because offline there is no option to play Legend. There's only Superstar and then the easier difficulties. But I wanted to sit down yesterday and just play a good, proper FUMA, no assist match and see how this game plays. And once again, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really do think if Konami can keep updating the AI, keep improving just the general game itself as a whole. I don't care about online. I spoke about this before. I'm an offline guy, but if they can keep enhancing and improving the AI, we are going to have a really solid offline experience when it finally does launch. Or Konami actually give us something. But yeah, I decided to do this with the lesser teams, okay? And I'm going to show you right now. Actually, I went in the wrong settings here, but I'm going to show you that I am playing with no assist, so you guys know. But you can tell anyway by just going to or watching the video and seeing that the different bars enable you to have different settings. If you're playing on assisted, it will be on green. If you're playing on no assist, then the bar will be like an orangey type color thing. So there we go, right? So here we go. We're going to crack off. We're going to talk about stuff. I'm going to show you guys that it is possible to play on manual on this game and still have a very entertaining match against the CPU itself. I'm still using the dynamic wide custom. I really enjoy this. Let me know what camera angle you guys play on. I'm sure most play on Stadium Cam. There's just something about the angle. The angles put me off, so I like to stay very, you know, direct and in line with the play. And I don't know, it just, for me, it works better. It does seem a little bit quicker if you're playing on this camera angle as opposed to broadcast or Stadium camera. But overall, yeah, I really like dynamic wide custom. So watch this for a start. Here we go. Ready? Full manual, long ball over the top. Now, this is the beautiful thing. Whoops, I've paused it. About taking on the AI now. Like, boom, skip past him. He's oblivious. What about this for a delivery? Boom! 10 minutes played. And we already scored a goal. Now, it doesn't stay that way. Don't get too carried away. I had a really good start to the game, but you know, we're not playing with the best teams here. I think these are about a 2-star each, which is why sometimes, you know, folks, it's fun to just sit down and play with the lesser teams, because it's going to be a slower pace, of course. And overall, you know, you just get a different experience than playing with the Manchester Uniteds, Liverpool, Cities, and, you know, where you've got stacked players and, you know, it's a much faster, higher tempo. Also, let me know what you guys think I should do when we do reach 100,000 subs. I don't really know if I should do a special video or just say thank you very much to every single one of you for subscribing. But right here, look at that. And that's what I mean. In the blink of an eye, we already conceded. Now, the biggest problem here, if we roll this back, was me not being able to defend this guy, who only gets the ball here, Peruzzi. But what I like about this play is just watch him. He sees a chance, right? And boom, very, very human-like. Cuts past two players. Keeper's a little bit pants. But he was rated about a 60. So not a whole lot I could do about it. But, you know, nice to see that the AI just want to take you on. And that's what I want from the AI. I want the AI to take me on, all right? Step-overs, or if not even step-overs, just having the awareness to know when you should take a player on, when you shouldn't. And I know it's not easy. You know, programming the AI is not an easy thing to do. It's very, very difficult. But, you know, you've got to fine-tune things. And Konami need us to give them the feedback, and they need to keep enhancing this game, obviously, more and more and more. But yeah, as long as the AI are taking me on and we are creating chances and they're creating chances, you know, you've got a good ebb and flow about the game. Anyway, let's just watch the gameplay here. So here we go. We're going to work this down the right-hand side. And generally, you know, if you are playing on manual, you've got to play with a bit of tempo in the final third. Here was a chance to whip this in. I tried taking him on. A little square ball here, but it was a little bit of a poor pass. Fuma is doable, folks. If you've never played on manual, you are going to struggle big time. I started playing on manual when PES 21 came out. Yeah, that's a few years ago now. And look at that play right there. And it's stuff like that you can still do against the AI. And I think that's why I'm enjoying this game more than ever now, is because a quick fake like this, boom, boom, just skip round him. See you later. And it doesn't matter if you're playing the AI or a human, you'd still probably have that happen to you. But here we are. Look at this. Knocking this about. Lovely stuff. Here's Ramirez. Pass one. Tried to do the old double touch, but it didn't quite work. But yeah, I've just been enjoying the game. Maybe it's because I took a month off from playing this game at all. And I know I haven't ventured online. But I'm just talking about offline. And it's also why it's kind of annoying. Like right here, just trying to hold him up. Defending's not great. Trying to get a block in at the right time here. Oh yeah, I remember. I don't know why this happened. I pressed shoulder charge, right? I don't know why, but I did. And the guy decided to just lunge in on him and foul him. And I gave away a penalty. So that wasn't great. And then he's doing the old Pogba one. Which way, and then bomb, bottom corner. So, not a good start in that regard, is it? Well, it was a good start. 10 minutes, we were winning. And then 16 minutes later, we're now losing. But that's what can happen if you act like an idiot. And you've got more of a chance in this game, I think, than ever before with the old PES 21, 20, etc. of doing that, committing fouls. Because if you don't time the challenges correctly on this game, you will get punished. You just will. I mean, I really think Konami have done a really good job actually now with these controls. I'm starting to enjoy them a lot more. I think there is a lot of freedom to this game. And I've said it many, many times, folks, but, you know, the word potential is a key word. And I think if we look back in hopefully a year's time, and we do have some offline stuff we can do, we'll go, yeah, I'm feeling the vibe now. I'm enjoying this game more and more. I just really want some offline content. I keep saying it, but it's like, I don't know why Konami, I know they're trying to do the Master Leagues, but still, you can give us other stuff, like even an offline tournament, something for us to do other than just play regular game. Like, I play a match here, and then I'm like, okay, now what? Play with another team? But there's no real purpose to it. I want to have a group stage, and I want to take on different teams and try and get to a final, as you do. Anyway, 35 minutes in. Here we go. A little bit of high pressing for you. Saravia with that's a nice little pass there to find Peruzzi. And here we go now. The away side going to start to bring this one forward. I was a little bit out of position here with Bolivar. Here was Rodriguez. Didn't really... Oof, sometimes there, you got to get lucky. There is times, as we know, we spoke about this, the responsiveness is still a little bit off at times, and the player switching does need work, but that's been, honestly, a problem in any kind of eFootball or PES game that we've had over the last decade, to be honest. Konami have never really managed to fix those issues. But yeah, we're nearly through the first half, and as you can see, it's been a very close match. I've given the ball away a couple of times. They've given it away a few times. Now we can try and work this down the other flank. I don't even know what formation I was playing, to be honest. But here we go. Blanco couldn't quite get there. But and I will say, I feel like the shielding button, and Spoonie mentioned this in his review, actually, that it doesn't seem as relevant. It's almost obsolete at times now, which I don't like. Because when you've got a big, powerful player up top, there you go, another chance to skip past the challenge. Then I lost it. But if you've got a big, tall player, a big, tall, powerful player up top, he should be able to keep players off him. You know, he shouldn't be getting bullied off the ball by someone like, you know, Messi. I mean, that's just not realistic at all. So, yeah, I would like Konami to maybe look at the shielding button and up it and improve it. Right, we're going to bring this forward a little bit more because I think there was actually a while before I got into the second half here. But you can see the stats, 1 shot to 3. The second half, I changed things up. So this is what I decided. I was like, not creating enough here, lads. Let's try and mix things up. I think I brought someone else on down the flanks. I didn't know any of these players. None of them. So yeah, I think I was trying to find a really tall player that I could stick up top. But Blanco was actually my tallest player at like 187 centimeters, I think. So what I did now is I pushed these boys in a little bit, and I said, I'm going to play a little bit more aggressive. We're going to have, I think, an AMF in there possibly, and go for more of a 4-3-3 as opposed to playing too wide. I think I may have changed the play style as well. But this is what tactics will do for you. And then hopefully you'll create some more. So anyway, let's get the second half underway. And let's see what Lima can do with the ball here with Lagos. We'll just try and hold him up. There, once again, just take your time. Don't commit when you don't need to commit. You know, the AI are not going to be too... This isn't FIFA where the AI are going to go ping, ping, pong. I have seen so much less arcadey ping pong football than ever before since this update. I don't know what Konami have been doing, but they've clearly been working on the AI itself, and it's great to see. You know, I don't want to see the ping pong, the ding dong. There was a chance for him. Luckily, we got away with this one. But no one wants to see that. It's infuriating and it's annoying. Like, go and watch a real football match. Even Man City, some of the best teams around that play lovely tiki-taka style football, do not start going ding, 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 ding. I mean, it just looks wrong. Anyway, here we go. Flicked in near post. Nice bit of challenge there. And we got a chance to bring this away now with Ramirez. Carazar, whoever his name is. Gets it out wide. Safari. Overlap is on here. See, just a quick one like that. I will say sometimes the AI maybe is a little bit too keen. Maybe if like that. I mean, I've just turned 3 players inside out by doing hardly anything. And yeah, you can often do that with the AI. It's just knowing when to do it. So Konami still have work to do, but there's still a lot of time before obviously Master League we even get a glimpse of what Master League is going to be about. But anyway, here we go. We're into the hour mark. Once again, another challenge by Cuba. Not seeing as many fouls given as well with the wrong decisions. Generally, and that was a prime example of pressing L2 at the right time and getting a bit of a block in. There was the shielding button again, not really working out too well. Here comes Barcos. Fed up the line, chance them to hit this. I try and just try and get a body in the way. Once again, good defending. And now we bring this one forward with Safari. Chance to play us up the line. Here we go. Just didn't have the strength again. Not good enough, but he's looking tired. And really, at this point in the match, I should be making some changes. So I think we do once the ball does go off. So there we go. 3 changes. We've got the 5 substitutes rule in full effect. And we are just going to, you know what, we're going to skip this forward a little bit. All right, 72 minutes played. And I really wanted to show you guys a full match because, well, why not? First of all, we are playing with no assists, so it does show you that you can play this game. Even someone like myself, I'm not the most gifted. I never claim to be the best eFootball player ever, because I'm not. But I do enjoy a good, old-fashioned, no assist type of match. Putting it on Legend, I don't know if I'll be able to cope with it. Maybe we can try it one day. But definitely Superstar will give you a better flavour. A nice bit of play there and a nice little ball up the line. Barcos. Arib trying to get across. Hold him up. There we go. Once again, he tried to do this stunning cross. You took too long, mate. And we're going to steal this. Now, the decision is where do we go? We're going to go up the line. We're going to square this. NATO. And we're going to have a go. Big deflection out for the corner. All right, chance to swing this in. No, we're not going to watch a replay because there's no point. Skip it. Skip it, son. Didn't want to skip it. All right, here we go. So, what are we going to do? Farfan comes on. Barcos comes off. We're going to deliver this high. It's a looper. There's a header. There's another chance. He comes back to NATO. Now, this is all about patience. Watch this. Chavez. No one's closing me down. Now, this is why you have a shot. Ha-ha! I do like that, the old deflection, because the goalie's already committed, he's out of the equation, and then there's not a whole lot you can do. And that's why sometimes just biding your time, waiting for the right chance to hit it, and there we go. I mean, Chavez here just fed it on the edge of the box, and I was like, right, I'm going to shoot this first time. Massive deflection, goalie's already committed, he's on the floor, and we're now knocking on the door. It's 2-2. Lovely stuff. I wish you could change the ball offline, though. Can you change the ball offline? No, you got to use the eFootball ball every time. And I don't understand it, why you can change the ball online, but you can't do it offline. It's the same game. Anyway, we've got 7 minutes to play. I think I had a bit of a splurge at the end of this game. We'll see. Look at that. I like that as well, because what's happened there, as you'll see, is I try to commit. I think he almost lost his footing. Right here, look. He stopped and just went down. And I like to see that as well, you know. I don't mind seeing the odd player falling on his backside if he commits wrong. Now, we've got a chance to bring it forward. Palomino. Barco. Flick it on, son. There we go. Look at that. See you later, Concha. Blanco once more. Well, we've got one final chance here. Lovely play. Can we finish this off? And he just couldn't get the strike off. And now Ramos trying to do a bit of high pressing here in the final few minutes. But yeah, at the end of this match, it's such a different style of a game, as I said, opposed to playing the top teams when it's at much more of an electric pace. You know, the electrifying moves. But yeah, and this was a poor pass. Wasted it. I wasted it. But there we have it, folks. There's a bit of a manual match for you. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Let me know if you have played on the old Fuma. Let me know what you want to see for the old 100,000 mark video. But once again, really enjoying offline. I wouldn't even have a debate with people about FIFA versus eFootball offline at the moment. Like, there's no chance that FIFA's gameplay is anywhere like this. From my standpoint, from what I believe, the gameplay's fantastic. We just need content, which we don't have. But looking forward to seeing what the future holds. There is a look at the shot count. So a pretty even game overall. So there we have it. Anyway, we'll be back very, very shortly. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Subscribe for more. And until next time, take care.